quick last minute change of things. Our occupational therapist agency canceled on us at the last minute because they called me to let me know that they still hadn't gotten the release form from her broken arm, which was sent by the pediatrician last week, but they didn't tell me that they didn't get it. And so her appointment was canceled today because they won't see her without that release. I messaged my friend Diana this morning about a haircut for Samara because last night we were taking a bath and detangling her hair, and I said, you know, because it's so hard for her, I'm gonna get the GPS here in a minute again. I said, you know, would you like to have short hair? Because it'd probably be easier to detangle. I really wasn't expecting much of a response, but she said yes. And I said, really? You want to have short hair? And she's like, yep. I picked out a couple of haircuts on Pinterest, and I looked at some that were kind of like to shoulder length, because her hair's almost like to the bottom of her back. And I'm like, here, Samara, come look at these. I said, what do you think of these haircuts? And I pointed to them. Oh wait, am I left or right? And she looked at them and she didn't say anything, and then she's like, this one? And she pointed to a really short bob haircut. And I was like, really? And she's like, yeah. And so I did that a couple more times. She keeps picking out the super short haircuts. So I messaged my friend Diana because she has special needs kids. She also has an awesome business called Chroma Cuties, and she does t-shirts, but she's good with special needs, and she's a hairdresser. So I'm like, hey, can you cut Samara's hair today? Because I kind of want to do it while she is interested, you know, in doing it. And she's like, yeah. So here we go. So we'll see how this goes. Samara has never had her haircut before, ever. She knows what a haircut is. She watches the episode of Bubble Guppies all the time with the haircut. Haircut. We're gonna get our haircut today. Woo, woo. So we'll see how it goes. Wish us luck. You're gonna be a new girl with your short hair.
Do you want to see yourself? Yeah. Yeah? Here. Ah, there you are. You want the cave?
You're like a superhero, but backwards.
Hi.
Did you pick out your cut? She picked out those three, so I'll let her look at those again. That one was really, really short.
I kind of like the longer one.
Yeah, I kind of do too. You're just tired of having your hair pulled, huh? I was trying to remember last night that when I first wanted a perm, because you know perms were big in the 70s and 80s. I remember telling my mom I wanted a perm. I was in elementary school. I can't remember. I wasn't as young as her, I don't think. Yeah, we use a brush.
The other day, I bought this wet brush.
Oh yeah, we have that. Yeah, that's what we use.
I think it's amazing.
Yeah, her hair gets pretty tangled. Sometimes I can't. It would take forever with that, and so I kind of have to. I use that for the milder tangles, and then the really bad stuff.
Yeah,
I have to use a harder brush.
Doing is putting conditioner, whether our conditioner, like I just put at the bottom, and then quick rinse, and then I use that on her when it's wet, and it's been really,
You're doing so good.
but
Look at that. Yeah.
those tangles are
I didn't take those
Yeah,
tangles
hers
off.
sometimes
Oh.
she literally gets the little balls, you know, like the rat, like, yeah. And I don't even know how. Like, we give her, we don't, yeah.
Yes, the fine hairs just pick that up. Whoa, look at that. Huh? I know Julia.
Yeah.
Julia. So pretty.
You have an idea?
What's your idea? What? Mommy. Mommy. Are you gonna tell Mom?
What's your idea, Samara?
Well, you are doing so awesome. Oh my. See? Do you want to hold a comb? What do you think? Where'd she go? Peekaboo. Where'd she go? There you are. Lost my comb.
Now you've made it.
Ah!
But yeah, they're the ones that,
That cancel?
yeah. It's like,
That's weird.
I called the pediatrician. They went to, she broke her arm.
Yeah.
So when I called and canceled those, they never said that I was going to need anything to come back.
Right.
And then we went to 2 appointments.
Mm-hmm.
And then after the second appointment, they said, oh, we're going to need a release from the doctor for her to return. After she'd already went to 2 appointments. So I called that day, pediatrician sent it over, confirmed that they sent it over. And then I never called them to make sure they got it. I just figured, you know,
They had sent it.
they had sent it, and then they called at 10:37 this morning. She has an appointment at 1:30, saying that she couldn't come back without it. And I'm like, it's just kind of
Yeah.
frustrates me.
It is. Because then it throws your whole day off.
She's pretty good about cancellations, so am I. Because neither of us really like to go. But I don't. I hate that I tell her the night before. Like, I prep her so that she knows what to expect the next day, and then it bothers me when it changes. Because then I feel
Yeah, I
like
see
she's
that
never gonna believe what I say.
Yeah.
They keep doing that. What do you think, Samara? Is it short enough?
I'll get the back for my life. You're doing so awesome for your It's myself. It's myself. Oh, who is it? Car. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no. You want to hold my comb? Yep. Thank you. You want to be my helper? Should we go a little shorter? Yep. I need my scissors. It's sharp. Sharp? Yeah, it's
Those
sharp.
aren't safe for you.
Yeah.
You
Should
wanna
we go a little shorter? Oh, that's good combing. Oh, look how pretty.
Do you want me to show her the pictures then?
Sure. Here's a song Hey, thank you.
You want it shorter? Is that enough?
Great job.
Great job.
Great job. You did an awesome job. Nice. Here, you can look. Look in the mirror.
Do you look beautiful?
So pretty. Thank you.
Do you like your haircut?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that went so awesome. I just had no idea, you know, how she was gonna do, and she even, you know, let Diana know when she was done, like when it was short enough, and I think she's gonna really enjoy it, not having as many tangles pulled out of her hair, and she's always flipping out of her way. She's so active, and she's always rolling around, and well, she's already playing with it. But yeah, I think this will be a lot better. We didn't go quite as short as she picked the shortest haircut. We didn't go quite that short, but I think that this is a good step one. If she wants it shorter next month, you know, 6 weeks from now, then we can go even shorter. But I'm back. It is nighttime now. I had a meeting with the RDI consultant, Kim, after we got back, and then I also had to do some running around for party stuff for her birthday party that is actually in September, but I'm a planner, so I've been planning it for a couple of months. So I wanted to say just a couple things in closing about the haircut. I know it's something that a lot of people battle with, and number one, I'm very, very thankful many times over that I have a girl, so I don't feel forced to cut her hair short, like oftentimes people do with boys, although there's nothing wrong these days with boys having long hair. But I think that the reason that this haircut went so well is because it wasn't forced, and we could have cut her hair many times. She used to chew on her hair. She used to chew on everything. She used to chew on her clothes. She went through a phase where she would only chew on clothes, and she wouldn't chew on anything that was made for chewing on, like jewelry or anything like that. And she always had her hair in her mouth, and she's always chewing it, and she would just chew it up into knots, and we were always trying to get the hair out of her mouth, and we would keep it up in the tail as much as we could to keep it out of her mouth. And yeah, we definitely, you know, could have said, hey, well, let's just cut it off really short, we don't have to worry about it. But I knew that the haircut would be traumatic, and I just try and keep as much trauma out of things for her as possible. She has enough anxiety as it is, just dealing with a world that doesn't seem to understand her, and that she can't, you know, has difficulty communicating with. So I really wanted to wait till the right time, and today just happened to be the right time. She wanted the haircut. So I attribute the success of the haircut to the fact that, you know, it wasn't forced, and it was entirely her decision. We also did it with a person that she is somewhat familiar with, because we have went to Diana's house before for other things, not for haircuts, and to pick up shirts and stuff. And so she had been there before, and I'm sure that helped as well, just the familiarity of it. She had fun. She had fun having it done. So I just wanted to put that in at the end. I didn't want it to seem like, oh, well, she's just like a typical kid and she just magically, you know, allows haircuts. It really is how you approach things, I think, a lot. So anyway, thank you for joining me today, and as always, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you would like to see more, please don't forget to subscribe and click that bell icon to get notifications when I upload, and I will see you next time. Thank you.